Welcome back, friends. You're listening to Simply Explained English. I'm Jack.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah, and today we're going to explore another exciting story and learn some new phrases together.
Sarah, today we're talking about a feeling that everyone knows. The feeling of being a complete beginner.
Oh, I know that one well. It's when you walk into a room and you are the only person who has no idea what is going on.
Exactly. And we're going to talk about that feeling in a very specific situation. Trying a new fitness class for the first time.
The worst! Everyone else is super fit and knows all the moves, and you're in the back just trying not to fall over.
That's the perfect description. And our character today, Chloe, went through that exact experience. She decided to get in shape and joined a popular dance class.
Good for her for trying. I can't wait to hear this.
But first, just a quick reminder. If you're enjoying the podcast, please take a moment to like it, and even better, leave us a comment.
Your support helps us make more episodes. Okay, let's hear about Chloe's adventure in the world of fitness.
My name is Chloe. I had been thinking about starting some kind of fitness routine for a long time, but I always found an excuse. A few weeks ago, I decided it was finally time to get in shape. I saw an advertisement for a high-energy dance fitness class. It looked like so much fun in the video, so I decided to sign up for it. I arrived a little early, feeling optimistic, but that feeling didn't last long. Soon, the room filled up with super fit people who all seemed to be best friends. They were laughing and stretching like professionals. I suddenly felt intimidated and very out of place in my old t-shirt. I felt like a first-year student on the first day of high school. The class started with an explosion of sound. The music was so loud I could feel it in my chest, and the instructor was moving at the speed of light. I immediately realized I had no idea what I was doing. It was like my brain and my feet were not connected. The group moved left in a perfect wave. I stumbled to the right. The instructor shouted, "Grapevine!" and my mind went blank, and my feet felt glued to the floor. After just 10 minutes, I was already out of breath. I couldn't keep up with the fast pace at all. I felt so awkward, especially when I saw my confused face in the giant mirrors on the wall. For a moment, I seriously thought about walking out. But then I looked around and realized nobody was watching me. They were all focused on the instructor and having fun. So I decided to stop worrying, laugh at myself, and just try to enjoy the music. I was probably the worst dancer in the room, but at the end of the class, I was happy. I was proud of myself for staying and giving it a try.
Oh, poor Chloe. That part where her feet felt glued to the floor. So relatable.
I know. The feeling of panic is real, but her story is full of great vocabulary for describing these kinds of situations.
It really is. Let's start with her main goal. To get in shape. This is a very common phrasal verb. It means to become healthy and physically strong, usually by exercising and eating well.
For example, I ate too much on holiday. Now I need to get in shape. Let's repeat that with determination. I ate too much on holiday. Now I need to get in shape.
But before, she always found an excuse. An excuse is a reason, real or invented, that you give to explain why you did not do something you were supposed to do.
Exactly. Like when a student is late, the teacher might ask, "What's your excuse this time?"
And it's usually the traffic. Let's practice. Say this one like you don't believe it. He said he was too busy, but that's just an excuse. Her optimistic feeling didn't last long. The verb to last means to continue for a particular period of time.
For example, the meeting will only last for 1 hour. Now, repeat that simple sentence. The meeting will only last for 1 hour.
In the room full of experts, Chloe felt intimidated. To feel intimidated means to feel shy or scared because other people seem stronger, smarter, or better than you.
It's a difficult feeling. You could say, as a new employee, she felt intimidated by all the experienced managers in the meeting. Let's say that with a nervous voice. She felt intimidated by all the experienced managers.
She also felt out of place. This is a great idiom. It means you feel you don't belong in a place or group, and it makes you uncomfortable.
Like my uncle at that modern art exhibition, he looked completely out of place in his cowboy hat.
I can picture that. It's a very clear image. Let's practice. Repeat this. I was the only one wearing a suit, and I felt very out of place. When she tried to copy the moves, she would stumble. To stumble means your foot hits something and you almost fall.
Exactly. For example, I wasn't looking where I was going and I stumbled on a rock. Now repeat that. I stumbled on a rock.
And when the instructor shouted a new move, Chloe said, "My mind went blank." This is a fantastic idiom. It means you suddenly cannot remember or think of anything.
It often happens when you are nervous. For example, when he asked me the question in the interview, my mind went blank. Let's say that with a panicked voice. My mind went blank.
And her feet felt glued to the floor. Glue is something sticky. If something is glued to a place, it means it cannot move, like it is stuck.
It's often used figuratively. For example, the football match was so exciting, my eyes were glued to the TV screen. Let's repeat that one. My eyes were glued to the TV screen.
Chloe also said that after just 10 minutes, she was out of breath. This means you are breathing very fast, and it is not easy because you did a lot of exercise.
Yes, like after you run for a bus. You can say, I ran all the way up the hill, and now I'm completely out of breath. Let's repeat that maybe while pretending to breathe heavily. I'm completely out of breath.
She couldn't keep up with the fast pace. The noun pace means the speed at which something happens or is done.
You can talk about a fast pace or a slow pace. For example, I like the slow pace of life in the countryside. Now repeat that. I like the slow pace of life in the countryside.
And that brings us to our next phrasal verb, to keep up with. This means to stay at the same speed as someone or something.
It connects perfectly with pace. For example, the class was too difficult and I couldn't keep up with the other students.
That's a great example of how it's used. Let's practice. Say this one like you're struggling a little bit. He talks so fast, I can't keep up with him. In the class, Chloe felt so awkward. Awkward means to feel strange or uncomfortable, and you don't know what to say or do, especially in a social situation.
It's that feeling when you don't know what to say or do. For example, when I forgot his name, there was a long and awkward silence. Let's repeat that. There was a long and awkward silence.
She saw her face in the giant mirrors. Giant is a simple but strong adjective that just means extremely big.
You can say, the little boy was scared of the giant dog. Now, say that with a sense of awe. We saw a giant statue in the city center.
But at the end, she was proud of herself. Proud of means you feel happy about something good you or another person did.
It's a wonderful feeling. For example, her parents were so proud of her when she graduated from university.
It's important to feel that for yourself, too. Let's say this one with a happy, confident voice. I worked hard and I'm proud of myself. She was proud for giving it a try. To give something a try means to do something, often for the first time, to see if you like it or can do it.
Exactly. Like, I've never cooked Thai food before, but I'll give it a try this weekend. Let's repeat that with an adventurous spirit. I'll give it a try.
Fantastic. That's all of our key phrases. You all did a great job.
Now that you understand all the vocabulary, let's listen to Chloe's story one last time from start to finish. Just relax and see how much you understand now.
My name is Chloe. I had been thinking about starting some kind of fitness routine for a long time, but I always found an excuse. A few weeks ago, I decided it was finally time to get in shape. I saw an advertisement for a high-energy dance fitness class. It looked like so much fun in the video, so I decided to sign up for it. I arrived a little early, feeling optimistic, but that feeling didn't last long. Soon, the room filled up with super fit people who all seemed to be best friends. They were laughing and stretching like professionals. I suddenly felt intimidated and very out of place in my old t-shirt. I felt like a first-year student on the first day of high school. The class started with an explosion of sound. The music was so loud I could feel it in my chest, and the instructor was moving at the speed of light. I immediately realized I had no idea what I was doing. It was like my brain and my feet were not connected. The group moved left in a perfect wave. I stumbled to the right. The instructor shouted, "Grapevine!" and my mind went blank, and my feet felt glued to the floor. After just 10 minutes, I was already out of breath. I couldn't keep up with the fast pace at all. I felt so awkward, especially when I saw my confused face in the giant mirrors on the wall. For a moment, I seriously thought about walking out. But then I looked around and realized nobody was watching me. they were all focused on the instructor and having fun. So I decided to stop worrying, laugh at myself, and just try to enjoy the music. I was probably the worst dancer in the room, but at the end of the class, I was happy. I was proud of myself for staying and giving it a try.
And we're back. It's so much clearer the second time, right?
It is. Now for our final practice. We call it the shadowing round. Just listen and repeat immediately, like an echo. It's perfect for your pronunciation and memory. Ready?
First one, to get in shape. Repeat it with me. To get in shape. I want to get in shape, so I will start running.
Next, excuse. Let's pronounce it together. Excuse. Don't make an excuse. Just tell me the truth.
And now, to last. Say it clearly. To last. The battery in my phone doesn't last very long.
Next up, to feel intimidated. Repeat it after me. To feel intimidated. He felt intimidated by the other bigger players.
Let's try this one. Out of place. Let's say it together. Out of place. I felt out of place at the party because I didn't know anyone.
Moving on, stumble. Repeated clearly. Stumble. She stumbled on the last step but didn't fall.
Almost there. My mind went blank. Let's pronounce it together. My mind went blank. During the test, my mind went blank and I forgot the answer.
A good one, glued. Repeat it after me. Glued. His eyes were glued to the screen during the movie.
And out of breath. Let's say it together. Out of breath. After climbing the stairs, I was out of breath.
Next, pace. Repeated clearly. Pace. The story has a very slow pace.
A phrasal verb. To keep up with. Repeat the phrase, to keep up with. Walk slowly. I can't keep up with you.
Next one, awkward. Let's pronounce it. Awkward. It was an awkward moment when they both started speaking at the same time.
And giant. Say it clearly. Giant. An elephant is a giant animal.
Almost done. Proud of myself. Let's say the idiom. Proud of myself. I finished the race and I am proud of myself.
And the final one, to give it a try. Say it with a positive voice. To give it a try. I'm not sure if I'll like it, but I'll give it a try. Wow, that was a fantastic practice session. You all did an amazing job today.
You did. Now it's your turn. Our question for you is, have you ever started a new fitness routine? And if so, how long did you stick with it? A year? A month? Or maybe just a few days?
Be honest. Let us know your stories in the comments section. We love reading them.
That's all we have for you today. Until next time, keep practicing.
Bye for now.